All right. Testing, testing. Can you hear my voice on the live stream?
Let me check. Do it again.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
Nothing on the live stream. Do it again.
Testing. Oh, I hear it.
Oh, now I hear it.
All right, perfect. So I'm gonna play the live recording right now.
Oh,
Hello, what is up, beautiful people at Kimberly Clark? My name is Shubha, and I am so excited to be doing this live-ish show for you guys today. It is about as live as I can make it with the current settings. I've got everything I'm saying going right into my laptop. I've got my phone recording me in the moment. So I'm really stoked about this. It's pretty much what I do on a normal basis, except for you guys will also be watching in a live setting. So I'm really excited to be doing this. It was really fun to do the show a couple years ago, and it is always an honor to be called back to something like this. So thank you for having me. Hello, what is up, beautiful people at Kimberly Clark? My name is Shubha, and I am so excited to be doing this live-ish show for you guys today. It is about as live as I can make it with the current settings. I've got everything I'm saying going right into my laptop. I've got my phone recording me in the moment. So I'm really stoked about this. It's pretty much what I do on a normal basis, except for you guys will also be watching in a live setting. So I'm really excited to be doing this. It was really fun to do the show a couple years ago, and it is always an honor to be called back to something like this. So thank you for having me. I've got a lot of fun songs lined up for this performance, so I hope you guys like them. Some old, some new. And it is my first time doing something like this. I will be honest, I've never just kind of made like a live show like this. So I'm excited to see how it goes, and please be patient with me because there will be some clicky noises. But without further ado, this is my first song. It's called I Bet. You see me walking in, don't get crazy, I ain't easy. It's gonna be difficult, cause you're hunting out of season. Yes, I may be dressed fine as hell, but it's still within reason. Try asking for my name instead of asking when we're leaving. You better back off, boy, don't you know? You running your mouth with that ego. Don't really want a man who does the most. And you thought I would like it, huh? I bet you thought that I would call you up. I bet you thought that I was dumb enough. You speak with no conviction, your aura fills with fiction. I bet you thought that I will call you up. I bet, 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 I bet. I read you like a warning signal, knew that you were danger. The way you let your body talk betrays your best behavior. I'm fine with leaving on my own, no need to pay the favor. Not playing hard to get, I just don't wanna see you later. You better back off, boy, don't you know? You running your mouth with that ego. Don't really want a man who does the most. And you thought I would like it, huh? I bet you thought that I was dumb enough. You speak with no conviction, your aura fills with fiction. I bet you thought that I will call you up. I bet, 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 I bet, 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 I bet, bet, bet. But sunny, sunny, funny that for the fama gama fam. I bet, 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 I bet, 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 Yay! Okay, we made it through the song. I hope you guys like that one. It is called I Bet. I've got another song for you called Love Runs Out. And I wrote it at a time where I was feeling very angry with myself. This is like a therapeutic song for myself to be like, no, Shaba, like, no. So I hope you guys like it. Here it goes. Where do we go when the love runs out? Are we afraid to take the poison down? Where do we go, we go, we go? Where do we go? Mama said what she said, and I get what she meant. You're sitting in bed, sending him nudes, betting on fools, he left you on red. But you get what you get. Honestly, girl, what you expect? Ain't nobody worth the time, sister. Better turn for the tides. Get your red flags that he don't miss you. All the loving that he don't give you. Cinderella with the glass shoes. He's old news, he don't fit you. You don't even notice he's got hidden motives. Now I'm on my own ship. I'm coasting. When he hit my phone up, know that I'll be ghosting. You can call me Casper. He falling, I'm floating. Where do we go when the love runs out? Are we afraid to take the poison down? Where do we go, we go, we go? Where do we go? How do we save us when the feeling fades? Are we afraid to take the pain away? Where do we go, we go, we go? Where do we go when the love runs out? Yeah, he look pretty, but he don't talk like money. I choose red bottoms over rock bottom now, honey. Everyone knows a boy wants a freak till she actually shows. You think you're his queen? You one of those. You don't even notice he's got hidden motives. Now I'm on my own ship. I'm coasting. When he hit my phone up, know that I'll be ghosting. You can call me Casper. He falling, I'm floating. Where do we go when the love runs out? Are we afraid to take the poison down? is low-key kind of fun. You know what? I'm gonna add applause. I'm gonna add applause in the post-editing because your girl needs some attention. That one is called Love Runs Out. I hope you guys liked it. Yeah, so this next song is, I'm literally drinking water like in a live show. This next song is called Icon, and I wrote it as kind of an introduction to who I am and what I do. I took off a lot on TikTok during like the heart of the pandemic, and I took off because of my impressions. And a lot of people didn't know that I actually like made real songs and have my own voice, and about my background. Like they were guessing where's she from, what is she doing, like what is this, what is this whole thing. So this song is my story, and I hope you guys like it. Hi. You don't know me yet, so let me introduce myself.
Hello.
My name is Shuba. You probably heard me sing as someone else.
Oh.
From Celine to Shakira, Eminem to Britney Spears, I swear that my impression game was music to the public's ears. The story of me? I've been singing since 3. Learned from the greats specifically. My immigrant mother had taste in music, so she introduced me to the best of Hollywood. Threw some spices in that mix and made me love some Bollywood too. Yeah, I didn't grow up with an idol. They all look like Katherine Heigl. So I kick up my feet, scream at the screen. Mom, they look nothing like I do. But that's okay, I paved my path and won't get lazy. And I'll do it with a little bits of flavor. Desi spotlight shining on me. See me on the big screen. I'll be selling out seats and posing on magazines. You're sleeping, I'm streaming and breaking the ceiling. Watch me making my dreams. Promise you'll remember me. I'm sick of seeing superficial people on my screen. I'd rather pay someone to poke my pupils till they bleed. Sick of being told I'm talented but underrated, unappreciated, talent gone completely. But I can't complain. There's a reason for everything. At least that's what I try to tell myself when I get doubtful. There's plenty teachers out there who can tell you more than I know, but it's your call. These so-called influential people convince you that your self-esteem has died. Lethal spotlight shining on me. See me on the big screen. Whoa, I'll be selling out seats and posing on magazines. You're sleeping, I'm streaming and breaking the ceiling. Watch me making my dreams. Promise you'll remember me. Hey! Whoa, oh, oh, yeah. Whoa, whoa, oh. I wanna be an icon. Woo! I wanna be an icon. Whoa, oh, oh.
I wanna be an icon.
Spotlight shining on me. See me on the big screen. I wanna be an icon. I wanna be an icon. You're sleeping, I'm streaming and breaking the ceiling. Watch me making my dreams. Promise you'll remember me. Hey, you're sleeping, I'm streaming and breaking the ceiling. Watch me making my dreams. Promise you'll remember me. I wanna be an icon. Whoa, that one is so weird to perform like this, I'm telling you. Yeah, that one is called Icon. All right, I got a couple more songs for you guys. Well, not a couple is 2. But yeah, anyway. Next one is called Nothing to Lose, and it's kind of about seeing the positive side of a breakup. I feel like it's been breakup season. Honestly, all my friends have been breaking up with people, and I feel like it's such a hard time, especially because it's the holidays. Um, myself included, I'm all like other people, not me, not me. No, and it's really hard, but I learned how the heart and mind are totally different things. And your mind might be like, yeah, I'm ready. Like I'm done. I'm over this. I'm ready to like move on to the next person, move on to the next chapter of my life, the next season. And sometimes our hearts are just like waiting. They're just waiting. They're just like they keep hurting, and then we think we're over something, and then it hurts again. And I've learned how to kind of like separate these parts of myself where I'm like, okay, my mind's thinking this, my heart's thinking this. This is like every part is like thinking a different thing. And so the song is there's a beautiful music video out to it that I worked really hard on. Would love if you guys checked it out. I'm doing a Nothing to Lose contest, so you could be in my music video if you want to. But yeah, this one's called Nothing to Lose, and it's just about being like, you know what? I've already been at the lowest. I've already seen this pain, so there's nowhere to go but up. I hope you guys like it. Everybody's thinking I'm not okay, that I'm sad all the time, that I cry all day. Ever since we went our separate ways, I've been good, I've been fine, I've been on my way. Bet you thought that you got the best of me. Well, maybe ask the boy next to me, 'cause every day I look up and stare at the ceiling, wake up to somebody leaving. Now that I ain't got you, baby, I got nothing to lose. Ever since we broke up, I eat out and sleep and go out, get drunk and repeat. And now that I ain't got you, baby, I got nothing to lose. I ain't gotta worry about no one else. No more fights, no more calls. I've been through it all, and I'd be lying if I said that I don't feel lost. But I'd rather be free than be holding on. Now you're just a part of my history. I'm lucky you decided to leave, 'cause every day I look up and stare at the ceiling, wake up to somebody leaving. Now that I ain't got you, baby, I got nothing to lose. Ever since we broke up, I eat out and sleep and go out, get drunk and repeat. And now that I ain't got you, baby, I got nothing to lose. Okay, ripped my dress and my hair is a mess, but baby, I got nothing to lose. My bank account's low and there's nowhere to go, baby, I got nothing to lose. Lost my job, but I'm not gonna stop, 'cause baby, I got nothing to lose. Crashed my car on the way to the bar, and actually, that one kind of hurt a little bit. But every day I look up and stare at the ceiling, wake up to somebody leaving. Now that I ain't got you, baby, I got nothing to lose. Ever since we broke up, I eat out and sleep and go out, get drunk and repeat. And now that I ain't got you, baby, I got nothing to lose. Baby, I got nothing to lose. Yay! Thank you. You didn't have to applaud so much. Please. You guys are so kind. Anyway, the next song that I have for you is kind of sad. It is called Bad Date. It's going off of the line of me being petty, which I can be. I can be very petty. And it's kind of, it's a breakup song and it's sad. It is very sad. It's about how, after a breakup happens, after a certain period of time, people start to move on. And it's not really real until it is real, right? And then you can actually envision this person that you were with, this person that you envision things with, saw a whole life with, moving on, like trying to, or even trying to move on. And you're kind of like, "Ha! I hope you don't move on. Like, I don't wish the best for you. I do not." And I know that's petty, but this is kind of the energy that that song was written from. Is just kind of, my friend called me and he was like, "I hope she's on a bad date right now." And I was like, "What?" And then it felt very real. So I hope you guys like this one. You wake up and you're starting to get ready. 3 months, so you're thinking that you're ready for moving the needle, for seeing other people move on, putting on your best shirt that I bought. Guess you're trying to impress her. Huh. The thought is kinda funny, seeing you trying to get lucky. And I know you think you're a gentleman just because you gave her a compliment. I know I sound bitter, but I hope you're on a bad date right now, that she only talks about herself, that she makes you feel so small. Wish you never went at all. And even if she stays the night, you'd wish that her body was mine. When you kiss her while you leave, I hope you picture me. I bet she has brown eyes, I bet she has dark hair, the things about me you liked, now you're looking for them everywhere. And I know you think you're a gentleman just because you gave her a compliment. You said those words to me first. So I hope you're on a bad date right now, that she only talks about herself, that she makes you feel so small. Wish you never went at all. And even if she stays the night, you'd wish that her body was mine. When you kiss her while you leave, I hope. Video games we played in your apartment, drunk with friends and sneaking into bars. And I can't wait until it all sinks in. Running through the rain and dancing on the street lights, staying up late and talking till the sunrise. When she asks, remember all the good times. Yeah, I hope you picture me. You're on a bad date right now, and she's talking about herself. You never felt so small. Wish you never went at all. And even if she stays the night, I wish that her body was mine. When you kiss her while you leave, I hope you picture me. That one puts me in my feels. Oh my gosh. That one's called Bad Date. It's actually going to be released in the new year, so you guys are the first to hear the full version of that song. Yeah, but sometimes, sometimes you gotta indulge in your pettiness. It's good to be the bigger person, but, sometimes we gotta just indulge in all our emotions and own them, including the pettiness. So, this next song that I have for you is called Heat Waves. It is a cover. I really, really, really love this song. It was one of my favorite songs of the entire pandemic. I don't think I would have made it through the pandemic literally without this song. I hope I've put it in right in my yeah, I think I have it in right. I love the song so much. I love David. You know what? I'm manifesting that I am going to collab with Glass Animals. I'm just putting it out there. I really am, because you know what? I love him, and you got to put it out there sometimes. But the song is called Heat Waves, and it's nostalgic and beautiful. And if you guys haven't already heard it, you really should. Here we go. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Usually I put something on TV, so we never think about you and me. But today I see our reflections clearly in Hollywood laying on the screen. You just need a better life than this. You need something I could never give. Fake water all across the road. It's gone and the night is gone, but sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. You can't fight it, you can't breathe. You see something so loving, but now I gotta let you go. You'll be better off in someone new. I don't wanna be alone. You know it hurts me too. You look so broken when you cry. One more and then I say goodbye. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. I just wanna know what you're dreaming of when you sleep and smile so comfortable. I just wish that I could give you that look that's perfectly unsaid. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Heat waves been faking me out. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Road shimmer, wiggle in the vision. Heat waves got me swimming in the mirror. Road shimmer, wiggle in the vision. Heat waves got me swimming in the mirror. Can't make you happier now. I've made us quite sad with all of these sad songs. It was only two. It was only two sad songs in a row. But I had to break for a minute because of technical things. Yes, that is Heat Waves. This has been actually really, really, really fun. I know I can't see anyone right now, so I'm just envisioning people like clapping and people smiling and listening and being a part of this. But you know what? It's been a blast to do. It's been a blast doing this. Thank you guys so much for having me. You know, it's been a crazy year for all of us adjusting to real life again, and I'm just hoping that we all have learned something from this year, and I'm hoping that we have an amazing holiday season wherever you are, with your families, with your loved ones. I hope it's amazing. Thank you guys so much for having me. This is so cute. This is so cute that you guys do this. It's really cute, and I just think it's so cute. I just love cute things, and this is just a cute thing to be a part of. Once again, I am Shubha. I have one more song for you called Indian Summer. But yeah, if you like what you heard, you can find me, Shuba, Shuba, everywhere. I have a new song out, Nothing to Lose, with a music video. I have Bad Date coming out. I'm dropping an EP next year. I'm going on tour. So if you kind of like this little snippet, of course, I will have a live band with me, an actual tour. So I hope you guys like that. Let me know your cities. DM me. I do respond. Thank you guys for having me. Thank you so much. This is Indian Summer. looking for a high, and I let him get a hit. Now he wants an Indian summer. Ooh, I love to make it drip. No vanilla skies when I kiss him on the lips. Now he wants an Indian summer. Paradox, and I hold my hands in whiskey on the rocks. Baby, stare, I wear a picture. I've been reading Kama Sutra. If you want to, you can make me wet just like a monsoon. Tell me everything you're gonna do. Run your fingers on my tattoos. Let him feel the hot sun, but he did ice. Yeah, he loved my passion, yeah, he wants spice. Brown cinnamon, cause he loved my brown eyes. Gave it to him once, now he wanna hit twice. Ooh, I took another risk, looking for a high, and I let him get a hit. Now he wants an Indian summer. Ooh, I love to make it drip. No vanilla skies when I kiss him on the lips. Now he wants an Indian summer. Flows too tight for the chill beats. I'm too fly for the feelsies. He's like fire to the cool breeze. Lose my mind for the 6 feet, cause it can't be the way he grind on the backseat. Up and down till I can't breathe. I pass out when he kisses me. Lose track of time when it's in me. Well, I'm supposed to be a lady. They say I'm going crazy. Guess I mess my head up when people were calling me Miss Shady. Just shut your mouth, embrace me, or I'll go Patrick Swayze. I'm either heaven sent or Robin sent from Hades. Carved from the top, not in the plot. I'm gonna rob, my body's in hell now. Angels of God making a mark, looking at me 10 feet when I fell down. If you want our innocence, don't flood our screens with all this shit. You can never tell a brown baddie when it's time to quit. Now he wants an Indian summer. Ooh, I love to make it drip. No vanilla skies when I kiss him on the lips. Now he wants an Indian summer. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Yes, we're ready.
Alrighty. Go.
Hello, everyone. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in for the Kimberly Clark National Home for the Holidays. Of course, this concert has been amazing so far. We had Jason Chu at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern, and you just finished listening to Shuba with her amazing voice. Once again, I tell anybody with both of those artists, if you're not following them on social media, definitely make sure you follow them. Of course, to kind of also kick it off for those that aren't following you, and of course, this amazing lineup of songs. I was telling Shuba, several of the songs I already have on my playlist. And of course, for those here are introduced to you for the first time and would love to hear more, how can they stay connected with you for your music?
Don't mind me, I'm just like fixing the lighting. It like immediately. Yes. Well, thank you. Thanks for your amazing and genuine introduction. I'm on everything. I'm on Spotify, Amazon Music, iTunes, Apple Music, Tidal. I didn't even know I was on Tidal, but then someone was like, I found your music on Tidal. I was like, I guess I'm on Tidal. TikTok, just really anywhere you can listen to music, I'm there.
Awesome. And of course, I love your videos on Instagram from your, as one of your songs you were saying, and when you were talking about when you're performing, is a lot of people know you for your impressions, but also hearing your amazing duets that you have done on TikTok and Instagram and stuff. If you could collaborate with any major singer or rapper, who would be your top three?
Oh, well, okay, I have to ask alive or dead.
Both.
Okay, well, I already have my answer. 100%, I call it the Holy Trinity.
Okay.
And it is Freddie Mercury, Rihanna, and Eminem. I just like those three, that's my home. I just love all those people. They've all taught me to kind of be myself. Like Rihanna's music came to me at a time I really needed to have that kind of girl power edge to me and be okay with expressing myself and own my confidence. And Eminem's music was important to me, and in terms of just being honest with myself and getting out of darker times. And then Freddie is just about having fun, not taking life too seriously, being yourself, being unapologetic. All those people are unapologetically themselves. No one can tell them, love them or hate them, and I really I love that about all of them. But also Ariana Grande, because I'm just she's just a princess. I love Ariana Grande. Yes.
Well,
also Lizzo. Lizzo. I just love Lizzo.
Yes. I can see the two of y'all doing a song together.
Or Cardi. You know what? All of them. Just I really put there's a lot of powerhouse female artists who are just themselves, and they've all just even posts from them have inspired me at random times. So
yes, definitely. Well, you're definitely right with that here. Anyone who hears your voice, and even when you do your impersonations from Celine Dion to Shakira, all of them, you have that amazing range. So everybody definitely have that on list. So then when you're seeing Shula on the red carpet walking with Lizzo and all of them, you'll be like, I heard her at the Kimberly Clark National Home for the Holidays in 2022.
Yes. Yes, exactly. Because of you.
Exactly.
Dana Morgan. Yeah.
Well, of course, our next question, what inspires you when you write your own songs?
That's a really good question, actually. I think I've realized that I see my life as a TV show, where it's part realistic, part delusional, and I guess all the songs I write are meant to curate that show. So if I'm going through something, or if a friend is going through something, I write the soundtrack to my life, essentially. I just sitting in my car, putting on my music, and when people ask me what you listen to, I feel really bad saying it, but I listen to myself because I write the music that encapsulates what I'm going through. So, when I was feeling my Indian summer edge, when I was feeling like a baddie, I wanted that. When I needed something fun to get over a breakup and just feel good and driving through the sunny hills in Cali, I want to put Nothing to Lose on. And so I just, it's just whatever's happening in my life, whether it's boys or my friends' lives, something that's going on for them. I know with Bad Date, I said it was actually my friend's story. But it's very interesting how a lot of songs I wrote in the past are now helping me deal with my present. Yeah. So, sometimes you don't know when you're even writing you're the narrator of your own life events. But that's kind of where the inspiration comes. It's from just soaking in whatever's around me and treating it like a TV show, closing my eyes and being what do I envision for this music video? Yeah.
Awesome. Well, of course, beyond the music, you definitely have to look online for the videos that she creates for her different songs. Just a lot of fun. And especially the Nothing to Lose video. Yes. It's so adorable.
Oh, I'm glad you like that.
I will tell y'all, the best part you'll see is the typical breakup thing is sitting on the couch, you're you're in your emotions, and right beside her is a little animated heart with a little Band-Aid on it. And it's her heart right there trying to deal with the whole breakup. So watch the videos. They're definitely, just beautiful, and, and of course you got the great music with it. So definitely check those out. Of course, our last question, definitely would like to be respectful of your time. What upcoming projects can you see, or can we see or hear you on that you're allowed to talk about?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I've got a whole EP coming out in the next year, very early next year. Definitely have a single coming out in January, which actually was played for you guys. It was Bad Date. So I'm excited about that one. You can check out the snippet on my Instagram. I'll be like dropping teasers of that one. But then I have a whole EP of songs, which I'm going to call, which I want to like craft as like a season of my life. And I want to really start this whole TV thing and like put it into the world. So season 1 is coming. I'm personally in my life at a different season, but like the world hasn't seen my season 1. So that's something I'm excited about, sharing those songs that encompass that season. That'll be very soon, like an EP. And then I want to tour. I'm just always putting that out there. I really just want to tour. I want to sell at shows. I want to come to your city. So, if you like what you heard, I do DM. I just like talk to people who follow me a lot. So just like DM me your city, and I want to know who's listening to me where, and I will come. Whether it's for myself or supporting someone. So that's on the rise, and just more music videos, more content. And then just whatever the universe brings me, it's just kind of rinse and repeat. The artist's life is putting out songs, performing the songs, and writing them. So.
Okay, so it sounds like we need to make sure for most of our Kimberly Clark locations, we need to make sure we have Atlanta, Dallas, Chicago, and Green Bay area.
Okay, well, I'm coming to Chicago in March. I do have a show at Shuba's. It's funny. It is at Shuba's. There's a venue at Shuba's. I'm performing there in March. So,
all right. So everybody who's watching that is in the Chicago area, go ahead and look that up so you can make sure you meet Shuba in person and hear her live, because y'all can come back and tell us, okay, there's those artists that you hear live. It's like, okay, the videos don't do them justice. This is going to be one of them. Well, once again, we definitely appreciate Shuba coming on. Once again, I tell y'all, go on to Amazon, Apple Music, any of the music places of your choice to definitely download, get the music that you heard tonight. Nothing to Lose. I highly recommend Indian Summer. Love Runs Out. I Bet is another great one that you should definitely check out. And many more. You'll definitely see all the amazing songs that she has wrote and performed, and you'll definitely see the amazing range that she has. Mm-hmm. And then a lot of her songs, you have a little of the Indian inspiration from different music runs that she does. You'll hear that, be like, wait, okay, yeah. So she always gives, I call it that respect back to her background, her culture of bringing that essence into her music. So everyone, once again, follow Shuba on her platforms, Shuba Music on social media, and definitely keep in touch with her and hear about all her upcoming projects. So once again, everybody, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you at 7:00 p.m. for our next performance with Ada. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
everyone, and happy holidays. My name is Paida, and today I'm going to sing a couple of my favorite songs for you. So I hope you have hot cocoa. I hope you have a blanket, and you're all snuggled up with your loved ones. So yeah, are you ready? Okay, yay! Okay, let's do this.優しさに触れる小雨のように胸の火消してくれるコントロールできないその雨降り恋の雨粒は降り出すあなたは自由恋の雨粒はめぐみダムから溢れるように恋がはじけそう土砂降りに囲まれ逃げ場がないけど逃げたりしないふり出すあなたは自由恋の雨粒はめぐみSo here we are. It's December, finally. The year's coming to a close. It's been a tough one, but I think we're on the upward climb. Wouldn't you say? So yeah, I'm really hopeful about next year, and I hope you are too. Cause we're gonna kill it, baby! その雨降り恋の雨粒は降り出すあなたは自由恋の雨粒はあなたは自由恋の雨粒降り愛してる恋の雨粒はめぐみ小雨のようThis bad girl look like apple judge は苦労してきたがいけてる君たちよくやってきたな久々で最近どうだったもう素直に打ち上げるわ今元気気分になった辛くてやってらんないストレス社会の敵あの頃の自分じゃない今が最 最強上げてミュージック下げてライブここから大丈夫 alright okay alright 時が来た上げてミュージック盛り上げここからきっと OK だね OK alright 時が来たこの後優しい人は必要私を盛り上げてよ最高だし音ありきバリ強し引き出せずファビュラス期待しすぎばかりショートも2つお願い上がりたい下がりたい気持ちがいいんだ辛くてやってらんないストーリー社会は身の敵あの頃の自分じゃない今が最強上げてミュージック下げてライブここから大丈夫 alright okay alright 時が来た上げてミュージック盛り上げここからきっと OK だね OK alright 時が来たLike this I'm going out tonight I'm going out tonight or I guess I'm staying in tonight I'm staying in tonight Woo! I'm staying warm tonight I'm staying warm tonight Okay Alright I'm going out tonight I'm going out tonight Japanese こうやってかけよこうやってかけよこうやってかけよこうやってかけよ Okay Alright 次が来た Woo! Yeah Yay Thank you 星粒の命を私たち負けたいてる魂にが流れてる星粒の命を私たち負けたいてる魂にが流れてる魂にが流れてくイエイThank you. Thank you. The clock started moving not too long ago. Now it's time to change our destiny. There's so many stars within reach. Leave it to me. Can your feelings make a change in our atmosphere? Strapped in, rocketing through the stratosphere. Why don't you come with me? Got a seed of belief. Love back guarantee. So many places to go. So let's hop in my UFO. I'll even let you change up the radio. So many places to go. So let's hop in my UFO. I'll even let you change up the radio. And let the frequency change your gravity. Warm and free, so thrilling, so much to see. My wanna keep up with me. The ends of this galaxy. First contact for humanity. Ah, このまま永遠に君と星線に乗るこの瞬間守らなきゃ夢より完璧 Traveling speed of light Fall in love, hold on tight How far would you go if I sing your name? Yeah, I came here to say That's just kind of my thing Music's guaranteed There's just so many places to explore in space, so many stars to see. But there's so much for me here too, and I don't know what to do. So many places to go, so let's ride in my UFO. I'll even let you turn up the radio. Zero G, change your reality. Warmth of you, feeling new, life deserving. My wanna keep up with me. Heading for the ends of this galaxy. First contact for humanity. Okay, it's dance time. Gotta do what I'm doing. Traveling, speed of light, fall in love, hold on tight. How far would you go if I sing your name? 行かないで don't leave without me. Moving through the spirals of this galaxy. First contact for you and me. そばにいるからきっと見つける新世界作ろう君とだけHey 泣いてる Earth Boy 苦しいの君のストーリー始まりは一歩から息を吸って自信なくても私が待ってあげるこんなデイリー好きになって希望叶える Possibly 多分 meant to be 世界生きてもいいのにだって僕はね地球が好きだから ABC じゃないわクラスの前急に思い出した猫み学生涙出して甘いメモリー苦しすぎないのに 1, 2, 3じゃないわ動物の鳴き声聞こえない助けたいだって好きになって未来変わってく To you from me Love命の香り甘い恋にない生存湖に落ち込んでゆく神様が待ってあげるこんなデイリー好きになって希望叶える Possibly 多分 meant to be 世界生きてもいいのにだってみんなはね地球が好きだから ABC じゃないわクラスの前急に思い出した猫に学生涙出して甘いメモリー苦しすぎないのに 1, 2, 3じゃないわ動物の鳴き声聞こえない助けたいだって好きになって未来変わってく To you from me Okay, so this last song is, I think, a popular one, and I decided to do it because it's the holidays. So, this is my first time singing the song ever, and I also translated it to Japanese. So, if you know who Mariah Carey is, then you know this song. I think I should sit down for this one. Oh, 望まないよ Christmas たった一つ欲しいプレゼントもいらないクリスマスツリーの下に私だけの愛しの人叶えてくれる欲しいのはクリスマスに Okay, I'm gonna stand up. 望まないよ Christmas 一つだけ欲しいプレゼントもいらない Christmas tree の下にファイアプレスの上に時も張らないサンタからのおもちゃって喜べない私だけの愛しいの人変えてくれる欲しいのは Christmas に You Ooh, baby All the lights are shining so brightly everywhere And the sound of children's laughter fills the air みんな歌ったりベル物語サンタさん一つお願い愛しい人連れてきてほしい I don't want a lot for Christmas たった一つ欲しい I just wanna see my baby ドアの前に私だけの愛しいの人 Make my wish come true 欲しいのは Christmas に Okay, so how did you guys like that? I can't hear you. I feel like Dora the Explorer. Okay, so yes, once again, my name is Paida, and I'm a singer in Japanese and English pop. And I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, your weekends, your month, and a good start into next year. So, thank you. I think we're gonna do questions now. But thank you so much. And yeah, I don't know what to say. Thank you. Bye.
All right.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for once again tuning in to the Kimberly Clark National Home for the Holidays event. I hope you've been enjoying the concert so far. You've heard from Jason Chu, Shuba, and now you get to hear from the lovely Paideia. Once again, of course, have you seen our artists? We have such variety, and hearing her perform in Japanese and all, that way you're getting a totally different look and feel for it. So first, I would like to ask you, for those that are interested in getting into the music industry, do you have any advice for them?
Oh, yes. Hello. I do have some advice. It's really like I'm still trying to figure it out myself, but I think if you just start small so you can like build yourself around something, like when it comes to music, just pick out what you know you can already do somewhat and then start there and build around it. So example for me, I had a passion for singing and I didn't really know the ins and outs of music production or anything, but I knew I could sing. So I would do like covers of my favorite songs. And then from there, I practiced my songwriting and I started reaching out to producers to help me compose, because I still don't know how to compose on my own yet. And yeah, now I kind of have like a good grasp on things, but I'm still getting there. But yeah, if you just start like one small thing and then build your way up, you'll reach all your goals super fast.
Awesome. Now, who are your inspirations in the music industry?
Oh my gosh. Well, my inspirations are mainly like the many music artists that I've listened to since I was growing up. For my TikToks, I have like the one where it's like POV, your mom's favorite song, but in Japanese. Like a lot of the like Michael Jackson artists that I grew up listening to because my mom would play it in the car on the radio. And then from the Japanese pop perspective, I really like idol groups like Morning Musume and Juice. Just like a lot of Japanese idol groups. And then lately, I've really been inspired by newer artists like Lizzo, Rina Sawayama, and this Japanese band called Datare. I could talk for hours about this, but yeah, just to name a few.
Well, one thing we've heard from all of our musical artists so far is having that inspiration from different genres and different areas of music is their foundation, and we're definitely hearing that with you. Next question. Of course, I love your videos on TikTok. And of course, any of y'all definitely follow her on TikTok. That way you can kind of hear more of her performing and things that she does. But first, how was it performing in Japan?
Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much for liking my TikToks. I really appreciate it. And performing in Japan was like literally a dream come true. When I started out, one of my main goals was like, I'm going to perform in Japan no matter what. And I pulled it off. It was amazing. It was really different than the kind of shows I was doing in America at the time. So I'm very grateful for that experience. And yeah, it was just really great. It was really cool. Everybody was really nice to me too.
Awesome. Okay, second, when can we be on the lookout for your EP album to be released?
Oh, okay. I knew you were going to ask this question, and I still don't really have an answer. I do have a crazy stockpile of unreleased music that I've been working on. It's just about like fine-tuning the concept and everything. But I'm pretty confident I can say that next year, maybe not an EP, maybe a full album, but something, there will be a couple of new songs coming out next year for sure.
Awesome. So, okay, definitely be on the lookout. Make sure you have your notifications on when she posts anything or anything like that. So, okay, definitely. With you definitely, doing your own songs, but also performing songs in Japanese, can we expect some collaborations in the future?
Oh, okay. I really hope so, but I can't say anything for sure. I will say that I've been doing pretty better than I expected on TikTok, and from that growth, I've been approached by different artists, recording artists, and different producers for working on their projects. So collabs on their end, you might hear those starting next year, just the stuff I've been working on for them. And then as for my own projects, I do have ideas of people I would love to collaborate with. I'm just still working up the courage to ask them if I could get a collab or if we could have them feature on one of my tracks. But yeah, hopefully next year you will hear some pretty big names on one of my songs. I don't know yet, but I'm hoping for it. So yeah.
Well, we're going to go ahead and put it in the atmosphere that it's going to happen. Exactly. Well, we definitely have to make sure we connect you to Jason Chu, who was our first artist. He's a hip-hop artist, but he works with so many different musical artists, from Alice D to working with other artists. He's part of the soundtrack for Warrior and Wu Assassins and stuff like that. So he'll be a great person for me to connect you with his management team. So we're going to make it happen.
Thank you.
You're welcome. with you writing your own songs, what has been your inspiration when you write your own songs and when you perform?
Okay. So when it comes to writing my own songs, the content for those, it kind of varies. I'm definitely pulling from things that I care about and things that I feel like are important on top of my personal like life experiences. I know this is not too apparent because I've only released a few songs compared to like everything I've written, but things like environmental conservation, saving the planet and everything, it's very important to me. So I try and write songs that like touch on those subjects without like really being too overbearing about it. And then things that make me feel happy, things that make me feel sad, those really help like the creative juices when I'm like songwriting. And then as for performing on stage, honestly, I really get inspiration from like other people in the community. Like there's a good group of people. It's kind of like tiny, but not really, not in my opinion. I think it's growing, of people who want to like promote and spread like Japanese style pop music like around the globe. There's so many of us that like get to perform live and like do all these really creative things with our sets and with our music. So when I watch their shows, either live or if like they put it on YouTube, that really inspires me to like get out there and be more creative with mine and think of what I can do to like, put on a more entertaining show while also like spreading my messages and everything. And yeah.
Awesome. Well, our last question, and we'd like to be respectful of your time also, is, of course, you had an amazing lineup, and I know people in the audience would love to hear more from you. How can they stay connected with you and your music?
Okay. All right. I have a website. I should have put it on the screen. I put it on the screen in the video, so if you watch the video, it's there too. But if you go to my website, www.paida.space, all of my social medias will be there, and I'm always posting something, probably on like Instagram or Twitter, most likely. But yeah, if you go to my social medias, you'll find my music, you'll find my pictures, you'll find out what I ate that day, and you'll be in the know.
Awesome. And of course, like I said, hit your notifications so when she officially announced when new music comes out, where you can find it and how to purchase it, you can be the first to know about it. So once again, everybody, thank you for tuning in. Be ready to tune back in at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern for our next performance with Doc Flirty Violinist. We're very excited to have her part of our performance next. So thank you again for tuning in and have a great evening. We'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.
Thank you so much. Goodbye, everybody. Happy holidays.
Hello, Kimberly Clark, and thank you for having me to be a part of your Home for the Holidays event. I am Doc Blurty Violinist, or Dr. Nicole Woodson, and I play the violin, and I can't wait to play for you all, and I hope you all enjoy.
Let's do it.
Okay. Great.
You're good.
All right, everyone, thank you so much once again for tuning in to Kimberly Clark's National Home for the Holidays event. I hope you've been enjoying our concert so far. You've once again enjoyed the talents of Jason Chu, Shuba, Paideia, and then now you have Doc Blurry, violinist. Hello, thank you so much for performing with us earlier. And of course, let me start off with our first question that we got for you. With being an actual doctor and a violinist, how do you balance the two, plus your home life? Yeah, so I actually treat violin as like just my way for my own mental health to relax. And I actually pulled out more during the pandemic when I was doing a lot of working because, of course, doctors are working more and we had more shifts to cover. And I was just getting burnt out. And I pulled out and of course, it would be go to work, do what I have to do, come home, be a mom, take care of the dogs, be a wife, things like that. And then just came up to be like, I just need to do something for myself and my own mental health. And I was like, what I haven't done in a year and a half is pull out my violin. And then I was like, what would give me joy? And it was honestly playing violin, playing anime music, video game music, and that's honestly what gave me joy. And then I was like, I'm gonna make an Instagram page. and it's hard to balance all of it sometimes because I am still in training for medicine right now. I'm a resident, so I try to fit it in when I can, and it's becomes now a big part of just like my time for myself and doing my me time. So my partner really supports me doing that, and it's been actually a great experience because I get to balance all of my love. Yes, definitely. You definitely have to have that way to de-stress yourself. Mm-hmm. And so, of course, with you loving animation, anime, and gaming, and the music that comes with it, what are your top 3 songs that you love? So my top 3. So some of these are old school stuff. So my top 3, definitely the Yu Yu Hakusho opening. It's like, yeah, Smile Bomb right there. Yeah, Smile Bomb. It's iconic. It just is. And then my number 2 would be Watsukoi. That one just was a very fun one. It was actually when I started my page, one of the immediate ones I just like clicked in my head. I had to do the Watsukoi. Da 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 da. And like they have like the hand motions. It's a very cute opening. You should watch it. And then I guess most recently I'll go with a recent one. I actually really enjoy the Spy Family opening, specifically season 1, Mixed Nuts. That one's super fun. It was actually one of the hardest ones I've ever played because of all the harmonies. But once I had it done, it was like, it's one of my favorite ones to listen to. Awesome. Yes. If y'all haven't checked out Spy Family on Netflix, definitely check it out. It's cute. Adults, kids enjoy it. But like she said, season 1 songs, they're such bops. You'll be bopping your head along with the theme songs and everything. So of course, you with your Instagram and your social media, you do a lot of the different covers of the anime music and from gaming music. Have you ever thought about releasing your own album of your covers? So I have. I know it's messy and it gets complicated because of the background music and like of course like copyrights and stuff. So I've been thinking about that because I know everybody, like I've had even my last post that I made, people are like, "You have Spotify yet?" And I'm like, "Yes, I need to get one." I know I'm just trying to figure out all of the ins and outs. The logistics and everything. Exactly, all the logistics. So it is on my list of things to do. And I think it would be so fun, especially for people who could like just stream the music quickly. And it actually just means a lot to hear people actually asking for it. So it's like, people want my music somewhere. So yes, there is thought. I'm just trying to figure out how to do it logistically. Okay. And of course, I know we talked about this right before you performed and everything, but can we possibly expect any collaborations in the future on your social media? Yeah, I'm actually working on one right now with a guitarist that I may have had. This is insider knowledge now. This is with a guitarist that I may have had a collab already with. The Inuyasha collab. Just know it's gonna be epic. Okay. All right, so everybody, y'all heard it here first. So make sure you go to her Instagram, follow, and hit that notification button so you get those notifications when these announcements happen. So you're like, oh, it's going down now. Let's watch it. So definitely. I'm excited for that one. Awesome. Now, of course, I also asked, like, who are your inspirations in the music industry, not like with an orchestra or bands or groups that inspire you? So groups right now that inspire me. So one of my biggest inspirations as a kid growing up and learning that violin could go beyond classical music was Nothing But Strings. They've been disbanded since then, but Nothing But Strings was initial. Regina Carter, who does jazz violin, yes, and black violin. Yeah, those are my three. Who, like, in high school I just listened to. I'm like, oh, I don't need to play Mozart or Beethoven. I can do other jazzy things and play gospel music or play whatever I want, and be creative with how I play violin. And those three were definitely, I guess, pivotal in my high school career in terms of basically opening the box in terms of how broad I can go with playing the violin. Okay, awesome. And our last question, what advice can you give those children in the audience that play the violin on keeping inspired and want to keep playing? I had a moment when I was in 6th grade, so I'd be 12, and I sat there with I was like, I remember this to this day. I was driving in the car, and I said, Mom, I'm not having solo violin anymore. I just don't want to play. And she's like, you know what? Just, play one more year. And then if you have the same thought, we'll stop. Just play one more year. And I don't even remember even coming back to that. And so my thought is, when you have that initial thought, give yourself another month, give yourself another 3 months, and look at all the other ways you can play the violin. Because sometimes, classical music might be boring to you, but if you see other people doing fun things playing your favorite music from the Disney show or doing more jazzy stuff, I think you can find joy in music and keep it up. I would recommend continue to play because it opens so many doors, and also music is happiness. So that's what I would recommend, or what my advice for the kids who are playing violin or any instrument, honestly. Okay, awesome. Well, once again, everybody, thank you for tuning in. Definitely follow all of our guests tonight so you can keep in touch, learn about new projects they have coming down the pike, and then also listen to some of their music they have out there. Definitely you will fall into the rabbit hole on Dr. Blurry's violinist Instagram with all the music she has posted out there. She's actually talking about trying to figure out what to do big for her 100th post. So it's going to be epic, so look out for it. But everyone, once again, thank you for tuning in. We have one more performance tonight. Please tune in at 9 p.m. Eastern. We will have Adasa performing next. You best know her as the actor and singer for Dolores from Encanto. So definitely tune in. She will be performing not only her own her own music with that she performs within reggaeton genre, but she will be performing some music from Encanto. So I'm not going to tell you what she's going to be performing tonight, but tune in to find out. So once again, thank you for tuning in. We look forward to seeing you back here at 9 p.m. Eastern for our performance with Adasa. Thank you so much, and we'll see you shortly. Bye, everyone.
Good.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Kimberly Clark National Home for the Holidays concert. We're very excited for our last performer of the night. We're going to go ahead and hand it over to Adasa. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be with you all. Happy holidays. I'm really, truly honored to be sharing this with so many beautiful people that have also shared their gifts and their talents with all of you. And I cannot wait to go into the Q&A. But I love to get going in the holiday spirit and sing one of my favorite Christmas songs called Oh Holy Night. And everything is going to be live. So I hope you do enjoy it wherever you are in your wonderful homes, with your family, with your friends, and with all of your loved ones. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and never pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, a weary world rejoices, for yonder break a new and glorious morn. Pour your needs, oh, hear the angels' voices, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine, oh, night, oh, night divine. Truly he taught us to love one another. His law is love, and his gospel is peace. Chains he shall break, for the slave is our brother, and in his name all oppression shall cease. The thrill of hope, a weary world rejoices, for yonder break a new and glorious morn. On your knees, I'll hear the angel voices. Divine, all night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine, all night Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad to be able to use this wonderful platform that Disney has given me through the joy of Encanto to be able to share so many wonderful songs. And it all started with just a dream, honestly, since I was 9 years old, when I saw The Little Mermaid and seeing part of that world. Come on. And Jodie Benson sang it. I knew that I wanted to be a singer. I knew that that's the world that I wanted to be a part of. And it's honestly having that faith that dreams can become a reality, that you can hope and you can see and project into your mind's eye something for yourself and be able to walk that path and one day see yourself in it, something that you dreamt of and became a reality. And that's what it means to me. And then this holiday spirit, to really feel that, you know, you can unite your faith in things that are unseen, and whatever it is that your denomination may be, to know that you can trust that those things can materialize in your life. And in that spirit, I would love to move on to this song entitled "Oh Come All Ye Faithful." And I think in this day and age, I think all of us need to be able to have faith in ourselves and in something great. Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Sing was angels, sing in exaltation, sing all ye citizens of heaven above. Glory to God, glory in the highest. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Yes, Lord, we greet thee on this happy morning. Jesus, to thee be all glory give. Glory to God, glory in the highest. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Christ the All right, so now let's get into Encanto, because I think it's time. This was literally a miracle in my life. I don't even know if I should be singing through and talking through these things, but we're going to do it because the camera's on and you're at home. And after this, you can ask me any question you'd like, because I'm so happy to answer them. I honestly did not think that a miracle like this could ever happen in my life, especially because I feel like I was blessed with being able to have a journey in music for 20 years. I mean, worked with Snoop and Pitbull and Flo Rida and traveled the world. I sang with Sierra in Japan and at the Madison Square Garden, American Airlines Arena. And then after spending so many years in the industry, I felt so complete and happy. And I told my husband, I'm like, I think it's time for me to retire. And so I was baking bread and doing homeschooling with my kids. I have 7 wonderful children with my amazing husband, 5 of which are still home. So we have 5 babies at home. And when I thought, that dream that I have of Disney since I was a kid, and I thought, yeah, gosh, I guess I put a pin in it, and I got to do all this other stuff. So I mean, let's not be greedy with life and with heaven. And then I received an email through my YouTube channel, and all of this wonderful miracle happened through an email on a YouTube channel. So for all of you out there that also have dreams of following a bliss, even if it's on your time off, do it. Put music out there. I mean, I had a lot of music there, but I never even knew that auditions were taking place for this film of Encanto. And I truly feel like it was a miracle that happened, and I'm grateful to Disney, and I'm grateful that I was selected to be the voice of Dolores in Encanto. And I think that sometimes we wait on a miracle, and those miracles do happen. And with that, I move on to this one from the movie Encanto, Waiting on a Miracle. Don't be upset or mad at all. Don't feel regret or sad at all. Hey, I'm still a part of the family, Madrigal, and I am fine. I am totally fine. I will stand on the side as you shine. I'm not fine. I'm not fine. I can't move the mountains. I can't make the flowers bloom. I can't take another night up in my room, waiting on a miracle. I can't heal what's broken. Can't control the morning rain or a hurricane. Can't keep down the unspoken, invisible pain. Always waiting on a miracle. Always walking alone. Always wanting for more. Like I'm still at that door, longing to shine like all of you shine. All I need is a change. All I need is a chance. All I know is I can't stay on the side. Open your eyes, open your eyes, open your eyes. I will move the mountains, make new trees and flowers grow. Someone please just let me know, where do I go? I'm waiting on a miracle, a miracle. I would heal what's broken, show this family something new. Who I am inside, so what can I do? I'm sick of waiting on a miracle, so here I go. I am ready, come on, I'm ready. I've been patient and steadfast and steady. Bless me now as you blessed us all those years ago when you gave us a miracle. Am I too late for a miracle? This next song, Dos Oruguitas, para todos ustedes, if there's any Latinos in the house, Dos Oruguitas is such a fun song. But I don't know, before that one, maybe we should go to something fun. My husband is here. He's my co-pilot. We do everything together. We'll go to something fun then. Oh, we're going to surprise you with something else. Okay. And you guys, stop me. Dana, stop me if I'm going over. That's why she put me last.
No, You just go with it. We're enjoying all of it. So we're just happy to hear it.
All right. So then we're going to go with a little flavor, a little Latino flavor. And I'm going to jump ship and go to another one of these amazing movies that make us sing. Let's see. Oh, everybody's got a thing, but some don't know how to handle it. Always reaching out and back, just taking the things that was had. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing, baby. Cause I'll be standing on the side when you check it. Oh, they sing the sound of life's a drag, and that you must go the places. Just don't you feel so bad when you get fooled by smiling faces? Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing, baby. Cause I'll be standing on the side when you check it. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing. Come, everybody needs a chance to take out the news. You're the only one who sees the changes you take is the view. Don't you worry about a thing. 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 Don't you worry about a thing, mama. Cause I'll be standing for you. Don't you worry about a thing. Woo! All right. All right, so now we're gonna go to We Don't Talk About Bruno. But obviously, I can't do every single part of this song, so it's gonna kind of sound a little ridiculous, but I'm gonna ask my awesome husband to come on here. Yes, he's gonna have to help me.
It's just a
He's the pilot, but I'm gonna have to ask the co-pilot here to come on in. And Dana, you stop me. You stop me, girl, because I'm gonna be here all night. No, I'm just kidding. I promise you guys can get back
all
here.
night means one more song.
Yeah, one more song. All right, with this one, we'll open the doors for the Q&A, and I'll be glad to answer questions. So let's do this song. Oh, you know what it is? No, no, no. We don't talk about no. But it was my wedding day. We were getting ready, and there wasn't a cloud in the sky. Clouds are loud in the sky. Bruno walks in with a mischief. day, but anyway, we don't talk about Bruno, no. We don't talk about Bruno. Hey, do you live in fear? Bruno stuttering or stumbling. I can always hear him sort of muttering and mumbling. I associate him with the sound of God and Sam. It's a heavy lift with the gift so humbling. Always at the abuela and the family fumbling. Grappling with prophecies they couldn't understand. Do you understand? 7-foot frame rides along his back. When he calls your name, it all fades to black. If he sees your dreams and feasts on your screens, we don't talk about Bruno, no. We don't talk about Bruno. He told me my fish would die the next day. He told me I'd grow a gut, and just like he said that all my hair would disappear. Now look at my head. Your face sealed when your prophecy is read. He told me that the life of my dream would be promised and someday be mine. He told me that my power would grow like the grapes that crying on the vine. He told me that the man of my dreams would be just out of reach, betrothed to another. It's like I hear him now. It's like I can hear him now. I can hear him now. Bruno. Yeah, about that Bruno. I really need to know about Bruno. Give me the truth and the whole truth, Bruno. Yes, I've been out of your boyfriend's here. Time for dinner. Bruno living here, Bruno stuttering or stumbling. He's always here, Bruno murdering. See him with the sound of it's a heavy lift with the good so complex. We said the will and the family complex. Traveling with prophecies they could understand. Do you understand? He told me that the man of my dreams would be just out of reach. Betrothed to another, and I'm fine, and I'm fine, and I'm fine. He's here, don't talk about Bruno. Why did I talk about Bruno? I never should have brought up Bruno. All right. Okay, I'm gonna move my chair now. I just had to get out of that one.
That's all right. You can't help it. The music, it can't help you but to bop to the music.
Right. Okay, you know.
Exactly. Well, of course, once again, thank you for being part of our event for our employees, and our families out there across the United States that is watching us. We have, like you said, we have some Latinos, Latinas. We have everybody from all over the spectrum. So, of course, my first question that we have is, representation, diversity, and inclusion are always important, especially to the Latin American community, the Black community, the Afro-Latina community, the Asian community, and more. What was your favorite parts of Encanto that make you feel the most seen?
I think that when we're all sitting at the table and we're having that moment where Mirabel and Dolores are like, she's like, don't say anything. And I'm like, don't say anything. And she just keeps going. I think it's beautiful because for me as a Latina, and I know sometimes TV for us Latinos is like 20 years behind all the leaps and bounds that American film has done. Like you see Tyler Perry and you see he's got a whole network, you know, you see shows like Blackish and it's like second nature. But in Latino America, you don't see main characters and principal characters that are at the forefront of a story ever. And so what you see them is they're a dancer, they're in the background, they're in the kitchen. And in this particular scene, we're at the table and people that look like me are not serving. We are at the table sharing together. And it meant so much to me because I didn't grow up seeing that. When I was watching telenovelas with my grandmother, you know, I always saw people that looked Afro-Latinas like me or darker skinned, even our texture of hair, that we were never at the table. And so that meant so much. And to know that Lin-Manuel Miranda fought so hard, you know, with things like In the Heights, with this beautiful film like Encanto, with everything he's done, Hamilton, to be able to have that inclusion become part of our norm and not just a conversation that we're having and we're going to put a pin in it and wait until later. But we see ourselves represented. And then just because it's Disney, they one-upped it after seeing the reaction of the people, seeing themselves represented. Little kids going, I can dream big. That could be me. I've never seen someone who looks like me. And, little Antonios and little Doloreses and little Isabellas, and, and then they went, well, let's not leave it just in the animated sense in people's minds, but let's bring it to the stage. And that's when we did Hollywood Bowl, and we were playing in front of 2 sold-out nights, and us, the characters behind these physical animated personages, now we're on stage singing the songs. And then you could see, wait, these people actually look like their family members' representation. Because when you look at Mauro Castillo and you see him dark-skinned Latino, and you look at Carolina Gaitán, you're like, yeah, they could have totally had Dolores as a baby, because that's exactly what it makes. That's what it makes. And so I feel that representation is loud and clear, and the people have spoken. All of you have watched and supported this, get to see it now, and then feel a part of it and say, I want more. And now that Disney Plus special comes out December 28th. So everything that we got to live there with 30,000 people during that weekend, everybody at home is going to be able to enjoy and feel that not just the cast is, but when you see those 50 dancers, you see representation in every shape, color, form that you can think of, and to the most glorious ways are we portrayed.
Awesome. That's so beautiful. I can't wait to check that one out, especially watch that with my nieces and my nephews and all of the little ones that are part of my life. Our next question is, what is your gift, and how do you use it not only to better your community, but yourself?
Wow, you are the first person to ever ask me that. I don't know. That's a question for my husband. It's kind of weird to think about what is my gift.
I think it's...
Come here.
Oh, man.
You don't want to be on camera?
I did not want it to be in the thing, but
Benny.
Hi, baby. Your gift is empathy. I have never met any person that Adasa doesn't feel love for. That's it. That's just everywhere she goes, that's how she feels. Whenever she goes to the Comic Cons, every single kid that she sees is special to her. We went to San Antonio, and I go with her everywhere that I can because I have to do a lot of Mr. Mom since she became famous. That just means a lot more diapers I gotta do. I used to do a lot of, now I really do a lot of them. But I was gonna say that it was like 3 days, 8 hours straight, the line. That's how long the line was. So it was 3 days for 8 hours. Everybody will get tired, go eat, come back, this and that, whatever, and that's all this. And in every single kid, I saw that she just gave all this love to this kid and give him the respect that she wanted when she was a little girl. She probably will tell you that she always wanted, she liked to go to the Disney princess, and it was her dream, and the Disney princess, but she wanted to give those kids the experience. So you see, I say I didn't want to be here, and then I keep talking, but it's because it's about her.
Yes.
I just want to say that she has so much love for every single one of those kids. And I've seen her do this over and over and over again. It just doesn't get tired, to where I have to make sure she drinks water and make sure that she's okay, because she's so devoted to those children that she forgets to drink water and stuff like that. So I think her gift is empathy, the love that he has for others.
Yes, I will so hardly agree. I will tell all of you, I had the pleasure of meeting Adasa at Dragon Con. I was there. I worked with several conventions outside of KC, but I got to meet her there. And yes, seeing that, but we got to see how many adults tapped into their inner child. And of course, they see her and they're like, Dolores! And they're dressed up as her character, coming up, meeting her. And then the kids are getting overly excited too, because you also dressed up as Dolores while you were there too. So it was just like this, tag team of, lovely energy and love all over the place. So I definitely wholeheartedly agree with your husband.
Thank you. And you know what it is? It's when, to me, I really know what it is to be the kid that just wishes that Disney princess or that Disney character just looked at you. And if you got a wave, it's like, that's it. Like, I'm floored. And so for me, when I do a Comic-Con, when I go to the children's hospitals to visit the kids, you know, I love to dress as the character, because for me, it's like a superpower. In that moment, I am no longer Adasa, but I am Dolores for that person. And I've had even grandma saying, you know, I never used to go to a con. Like, I had one that dressed up like Abuela, Alma, and I was like, you look amazing. She even handmade the candle. Yeah. And she's like, I never used to come to these things. And now they're like, oh, everybody's calling me Abuela. And I'm like, this is beautiful. Yeah. And she's gotten a new wind on life and is enjoying this new thing. And she's like, I don't even have grandchildren, but I just love the film. And to see that love coming out of even adults, it's beautiful.
I agree. I definitely agree. And of course, you said at the beginning, you had this wonderful blessing of transitioning from the music industry to becoming a voice actor in Canto. How was that transition, and applying what you learned in the music industry to now being a voice actor?
It wasn't really a transition. It was like, oh, look, there's a pool. Boom. Transition involves, okay, let me put my mind in the right headspace. And no, I knew that I could do the singing and I can do whatever Lynn would ask me to do. But we all found out if I would be good enough to stand with these amazing actors. I'm here with Wilmer Valderrama, like NCIS, that 70s show. We were totally fanning over him. We're like, look, you sure you want to give me your number? Because we like to have you. My husband and I love that 70s show. We love him as an actor. And to now be tied with the caliber of artistry like John Leguizamo, like Stephanie Beatriz, Diane Guerrero, I mean, wow. And to hold my own space. But because of the fact that I came from a world in which the voices in my head come from music and there's nothing holding me back in acting, it was very fun to be with Jared Bush and Byron Howard. And I dealt a lot with Jared Bush, and he was like a kid. I mean, working with such an incredible director, you go into this space not knowing what to expect. And he's just like, let's have fun. And I'm like, cool, let's do it. And then I'm like, here you go. I don't know what y'all going to do with this, but I'm sure it's going to be great because your guys are Disney. And then when we watched it, lo and behold, even though through the pandemic, we were all recording from different studios around the world. I was here in Nashville, and some people were in Colombia, others were in LA, and others in New York. You know, when they put it together, it was a masterpiece that I could never have imagined they could have done that. And we really, truly have been now united as a family, La Familia Madrigal forever, because of this film.
Awesome. Now, of course, as you're talking about like all these, experience of being and connecting with so many and getting into this world. And of course, you started off in music at the age of 3. You know, you're now 23. And
wait, that doesn't add up. 7 children. The oldest is 24.
Hey, you adopted. I'm going to say that.
You know what? Like 6 of them came out of my body, which is great. And I'm a stepmom to 1. So yeah, it's been beautiful because I get to share that with the kids.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I just said, and I told this to you personally, I can't believe you have children that old. I still stand by that you're 24. But
reverse those numbers, you're right.
But with the aspect of, going from music, having a family, and now this whirlwind called Disney, how do you do the balance of family, work, and having fun and letting your hair down?
I would say there's no such thing as balance in my mind. It's only priorities. And so in the top of my priority list is my husband and my children. And in that order, my husband first, because that's who I'm going to be with when the children are no longer home. That's where it is. Like, hello, we need to be like this. And then it's the kids. And then from there, I try to do my best to live out loud as much as I can and live every experience to the fullest. We were talking about that this this week is exactly yesterday, where I get to be able to take bites of many different experiences. And sometimes it's sad because I feel like I want to eat the whole thing of one thing, but then there's all these other experiences that are passing me by. So I do the best to prioritize the ones that I feel I cannot live without and give my heart to every single one. I don't sleep too much because of that same fact. So my days probably start around 4, and when I'm lucky 6, but really 4 a.m. And then I go until sometimes 12 at night. And then sometimes I do say no to money so I can say yes to a cherished experience. Like if I want to have that experience with my child and go and have a birthday or see them do some theater work or just have that moment of sitting down with them and watching a film. We love to watch Disney movies too, like on our break times. So sometimes I say, no, I'm not going to go and do this. And I'm going to say no to this money because I can't buy this experience, regardless of how much money. Like say later on, you're like, yeah, I have, all this money in the world. But what is all the money in the world if you live without having cherished experiences to look back on and say, this marked my heart for time and all. So I live the life in which I'm comfortable, where my family is comfortable, where we can have experiences together without letting go of what I cherish, which is my family and my home and my values. And that's what this film to me embodies, the fact that she, as Abuela Alma, had to make such sacrifices for the rest of her kids, sacrifices that they couldn't understand, hence the misunderstandings between Mirabel. She's like, why? Everything is breaking because of you. But then when the grandmother finally opened her heart and released the information, so, okay, these are my skeletons that I didn't want anybody else to see, that actually unites the family. Sometimes those words that we don't speak are the ones that are the most powerful to unite us.
Awesome. We have 2 other questions, and we're going to go ahead and end it. Of course, you mentioned earlier, someone sent a question saying you performed with so many artists on tour. What was your favorite tour memory?
I would have to say there are 2. Pitbull was one of them. You see him on stage and he's such a lively, but in person, he's so down to earth. He has his feet on the ground. He was the very first one to tell me, at first when we first met, way back in the day, we're talking over, probably around 17 years, he would always have 3 cell phones on him and never wear any bling. And I was like, and he's like, I invested in properties. That's where I'm putting my money in because I want to have something for my family when I get older.
Same suit.
Yeah, he would have the same suit, same t-shirt until brands started sending him stuff. I think they were just like, yo, wear a different shirt. And he was such a penny pincher, but at the same time, he set up an empire because of that. So that was so cool because him and I and Gabriel have been working together for so many different projects, and throughout the years we've maintained such a great relationship. Another one was Sierra. She was so cool. So I would say every single person holds a different place in my heart when I've had to have the wonderful experience of being able to Daddy Yankee, when I opened at the Madison Square Garden for his show, that man is
I would say Enrique Iglesias.
Oh my goodness, Enrique Iglesias, he's hilarious.
So funny.
He is too funny. You're like, man, I need to perform. I need some ribs for the performance. Stop. It's so funny. So yeah, I would say that each one of the great artists and great performers that I've been able to share the stage with and share songs with, I'm just grateful for each and every one. Even the one that has come back around has been Luis Fonsi, because I got to feature on one of his songs, and Gabriel produced a reggaeton version of Nada es para siempre many years ago. And then to be sharing the stage with him when we did the Oscars, and I'm looking at Becky G, I'm going, wow, we have done the industry, because I was in reggaeton in that pop world, and now being on stage sharing, we don't talk about Bruno together. It's wow, this is amazing.
Yes. Well, those are such great memories. And of course, our last question, what things and upcoming projects that you are allowed to talk about that we can look forward to, and how can everyone in the audience follow you?
You can follow me at Adasa Official, and those are across all of my platforms. You can see it right there on the screen. Adasa Official on TikTok, on Twitter, on Instagram, as well as in YouTube and my Facebook page. So please do follow all my socials. I'd love to hear from you guys. I am right now working on a pop country album, and I'm working with an incredible team. My husband, Gabriel, and I are producing and writing along with a great team of producers here in town in Nashville, and also working in London with our group of people. And I have a Latin album coming out through Warner Chappell this next year, which is reggaeton and cumbia, which is uniting my Colombian essence as well with the reggaeton. And I'm really trying to do the best possible with this film to really unite the last song says of Encanto, all of me. Before I was like, well, I'm a Latina, that's what I'm known for, I'm gonna stick to this. And I never had embraced everything that I am, because I was born in the South. I was born listening to this music and having this in my roots, in my blood. And now I'm just saying, you know what, this can all belong under one umbrella, and I can enjoy it. So there are other film projects coming up, and I am not allowed to talk about them because somebody's gonna be like.
But if you follow her and get notifications when she officially announces it, you get to see it right on her social media.
Yes, and you know what? It really has created such a beautiful family, and I'm also exposing my family to the world because. Okay, here we go. One of those things. I was on Netflix and I was watching Prince Harry and Meghan Markle talk about their story, and they were like, oh, she was talking about, well, when I saw H and I saw his Instagram feed, it told me a lot about himself, because in his Instagram feed, you really expose what you want people to see about you. And my husband and I were thinking about that. I'm like, you know what? My Instagram feed looks like not reflective of my life. And so I'm really going to put out more of my family so people can see I'm a working mom. It is possible. You can not go through life without feeling the euphoria of living a dream. And I'm here to tell you it is possible. You can create a space in which your dreams, your family, and everything work-related can coincide. You have to make priorities, and sometimes you do have to make some sacrifices, but it is possible. It is obtainable. I've done it with 7 children, and I'm telling you, there's no other group of people, no other squad, no other crew I would rather celebrate that with than with my family. It makes it so much greater when you have a win, because if I were to go, like when I went and I got that Oscar and we were there and we were celebrating, I came home and had the after party with my family, and I was able to celebrate that instead of coming home just being like, I guess this is all there is. Like, I get to have that. So understand that you can have it all. You can have it all. And sometimes you may feel you're pulled 20 different ways. But you know what? All of those halves that you have out there can really live a fulfilled life. And for anybody out there, I want to tell you there is hope for you. Don't think of age as something that, oh, well, if I would have done this, I mean, unless you wanted to be a gymnast, then I'm sorry, you don't have the ankles for it anymore, okay, and the flexibility. But other than that, you can make any dream come true, because you're only as old as you feel. I'm taking piano lessons now. I'm 42 years old. I can say I'm 20, like you're saying. I'll take.
Yeah, she's 24.
I'm taking 24, and so you can make it happen. Dream big, make it a reality. Walk the steps. Prioritize, and never give up on yourselves.
Exactly. And of course, I know a lot of you, when we announced she was being part of the lineup, you want her to come as a speaker. And just hearing that last part, we are in talks. Be on the lookout. Make sure you follow the One ERG distribution list when we make the official announcement of when we'll have Adasa back to speak to you and go more in depth of what she just said today. But once again, everyone, thank you for joining us this evening. I hope you enjoyed the activities we had this evening for the Home for the Holidays event and our concert, and so much more we had going on this particular evening. If you missed anything, we do have it recorded, because I know some of you are like, oh, I want to hear this performer, but I want to do the Thai cooking class. Do the class. We recorded it, so you can go back and listen to these amazing performances from all these everybody that performed. But also make sure you follow them so you can keep in touch, learn more, and then download their music so you can keep that music going when you need that little boost in your day. But once again, everyone, thank you for joining us. Have a very happy holidays coming up, whether you celebrate Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas, or any of the other holidays, we like to thank you on behalf of Kimberly Clark and our leadership to say happy holidays. And we thank you all and your family for giving your time to be part of our company. Thank you again. And everyone, have a great rest of your evening. Bye, everyone.
Bye.